Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, hi, I'm Melody, and on this channel I like to discuss fragrances. Today I wanted to compare arguably two of the most popular designer fragrances, Vie Est Belle and Flowerbomb, and see which one I liked more. So if that's something that interests you, please keep watching. When I was first getting into fragrances, Vie Est Belle and Flowerbomb were ones that were quickly recommended to me. They were very popular and everybody seemed to love them. And I couldn't quite make up my mind on either one of them. There were parts of them that I found really lovely, but I never was quite sold on either of the fragrances. Recently I got another sample of Vie Est Belle, and I previously had a sample of Flowerbomb, and I noticed that they shared some similarities. So I went online to see if I wasn't the only one noticing that, and I found several videos and forums and different things discussing these two fragrances and comparing them to one another. They're both incredibly popular, and for good reason. They're a very sweet, crowd-pleasing fragrance that performs really well. So I decided to wear one on each arm and compare them side by side. For Vie Est Belle, the main accords are sweet, vanilla, fruity, patchouli, woody, powdery, white floral, earthy, iris, and lactonic. And the top notes are blackcurrant and pear, middle notes of iris, jasmine, orange blossom, base notes of praline, vanilla, patchouli, and tonka bean. For Flowerbomb, the main accords are floral, patchouli, white floral, woody, citrus, powdery, sweet, warm, spicy, musky, and rose. The top notes are tea, bergamot, osmanthus, middle notes of orchid, jasmine, rose, freesia, African orange flower, and base notes of patchouli, musk, and vanilla. So based off of the chords and the notes, they don't seem all too similar. They have some similar floral notes as well as patchouli and vanilla, and I think that's what makes them so similar, is that they have this heavy base of vanilla and patchouli. I think that's also why these fragrances last so long and are really good performers. But I actually don't think that's exactly where the similarities end. I do think that these fragrances are quite similar, but I can also see how they are very different and have their own unique qualities to them. That being said, I honestly feel like if the juice from a Vie Est Belle bottle was put into some kind of Flowerbomb shaped bottle and slapped a different kind of Flowerbomb name on them, said it was a flanker, I think it would be believable. In the same way, if you did the same with the Flowerbomb and put it in some kind of Vie Est Belle bottle, I think people wouldn't bat an eye at it. I think they are similar enough that they could make flankers of one another, is I guess what I'm trying to say. But I did wear each one to see which one I would prefer. These are both fragrances that I was always kind of on the fence about, ones that I knew that I could make up my mind on later. They weren't anything that would, be discontinued. They're almost like those guaranteed fragrances that'll be around for a really long time. So I would wear them and go, oh, it's nice. I've never determined whether I'd actually want a bottle or not. Now, this is not to say that you can't have both. I think they are different fragrances, definitely, and I think they have different uses, in my opinion. But I just wanted to go over those similarities and now discuss the ways that these fragrances are a bit different. So in the opening of each of these fragrances, Vie Est Belle has a fruity opening with tartness from the blackcurrant, while Flowerbomb has more of a warm, comforting sweetness. It's a bit more soothing from the tea note. There's this deep richness in Flowerbomb that I don't think Vie Est Belle has. While Vie Est Belle is a rich, syrupy fragrance, there's not much depth to it. However, it lacks that. It makes up for it with this juicy pear and this effervescence from the orange blossom. I think it is a lighter fragrance. Now in the dry down, they actually become even more similar to my nose. However, Vie Est Belle is a stronger performer and it projects more. It has a bit of a sharper, stronger scent. The vanilla is more dominant and you get quite a bit of patchouli, but it's ever so slightly sharp or scratchy to my nose, whereas Flowerbomb is lighter and it is a bit smoother. I think it's a better blended fragrance. All around, Vie Est Belle performs better. The longevity and the projection of the fragrance outperforms Flowerbomb by many hours. Unfortunately, Flowerbomb only lasts about 6 hours on the skin, and then you really don't smell it. But I think both of these fragrances are quite lovely, and I do enjoy both of them. I think that I tend to lean more towards Flowerbomb. For me, it comes off as a more comforting and cozy kind of fragrance that I can imagine wearing around the house, an everyday kind of fragrance. Whereas La Vie Est Belle has this bubbly, kind of sweet, almost obnoxiously strong syrupy scent to it, to the point where I think that's more of a going out kind of fragrance. That's something to be worn at parties. So I think those are the two case uses I would have for having each of the fragrances. I would use Flowerbomb as this everyday fragrance, but I think La Vie Est Belle wouldn't be an everyday kind of fragrance for me. I think it would have to be worn on a special occasion. So those are my opinions on La Vie Est Belle and Flowerbomb. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I would really love it if you would subscribe. And I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.